from beautiful South Florida, there's a look at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Baltimore Ravens and the Miami Dolphins. It's the final 3 weeks of the season. Still plenty to play for here as we're underway in Week 15. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
For the first time with J.K. Dobbins. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. Defense had a chance to get off the field here on the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important third down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
They'll throw on first down with Jackson. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Mark Andrews, there, but it's going to be second down.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Dobbins running out of the gun. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
That was a really nice run there to bring up 3rd and short. After the incompletion on first down, it's awfully nice to have a running back that you can hand it to and put you back in a good situation.
The Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Jackson. And that'll be complete to Dobbins. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved, just as you said. They want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
Returnable for Grant. We'll call that a 43-yard punt, 2 on the return. And the Dolphins' drive will start deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10. Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up 1st and 10 from back at their own 10-yard line. Off play action, he'll throw to start the drive. To the right side and complete to Thomas. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. A good pickup there at 22.
First and 10.
And they were backed up to start the drive, but not anymore. Now, that's the play call that the offensive coordinator had in his head. You saw the end result. He wanted to go ahead and push the ball downfield, and that's what they did. And they wound up with good yardage there to get things rolling.
First carry for Josh Jacobs. And he'll be tackled at about the 35. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to the huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Following the pickup of 4, here's second and 6. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. This taken in by Jakeem Grant. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Check it.
They'll get this quickly out to Claypool. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Give him 12 yards there, and the Dolphins have a first down. That was a lightning-fast decision that time. He just caught it and got rid of it.
Because he saw his guy was going to be open immediately. So he took the R, the run, out of the play. He took the O, the option, out of the play, and immediately got to the pass.
Here's Tagovailoa on first and 10. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a second and 10.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense.
Running is Jacobs. And he takes it down to the 40 with a pickup of 4.
Josh Jacobs.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Third and 6.
The first down line at the 34 here on third down.
57, Mike, 57.
Here's Tua. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets one away. And that is very well done there, as this will be marked out of bounds at the 5-yard line. So they'll play the field position game here as a very nice punt is going to pin them back.
Yeah, it's almost like watching a game of tennis, or do you prefer ping pong? You know, back and forth like that? That definitely was excellent, wasn't it?
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. So, Charles, the season winding down, the playoffs obviously not in their future. As they look ahead to the offseason, what spots do they maybe need to fill?
Well, I think that they like the guy who's calling the plays and throwing the ball. I think that he's a pretty good player. Needs some help, I think, on the perimeter, though. Help him out with receivers, because I think if he gets an upgrade there, his play gets that much better, too.
Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
Here's second and 9, just a yard on that last run. From the gun, Jackson. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And they'll get him down right at around the 11-yard line. That catch good for 5. It's third down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. The Ravens get a new set of downs, give them 17 on that pickup.
First down, Baltimore.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Flush to his right. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
On 2nd down, a run with Dobbins. And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30.
Well, every now and then we have to let a cliche fly, partner. And in this case, what do they say in the NFL? Your best ability is often your availability. And this is an extremely durable kid coming out of Ohio State. Carried the ball every time they even thought about running it. Wore down defenses and able to break big runs late in games. J.K. Dobbins going to Baltimore, an absolute perfect fit.
On 3rd down, Jackson. He gets it to Brown, complete. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. That's a third down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 47. They'll run here with Dobbins. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Jackson. Open man is Jacob Hollister. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2. They're on the march, but facing a third down here. Jackson from the shotgun. Got a man. It's complete. Williams. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. His first catch, good for 9 and a first down. Jackson going to tuck it down on the option. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down. Now Jackson. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. J.K. Dobbins. His 14th touchdown now on the year. As his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Well, he wasn't the guy they were initially going for, but after going through the progressions, it worked.
When you have plenty of people who can catch the football, you don't always have to go to your primary target, and sometimes that target is actually covered. Nice job coming off of that and getting it to someone who was open.
And the man out of the backfield gets in for the score. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. From the gun, it's Tua. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he's stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down.
Gain of a yard.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on 3rd. Now Tua. They'll set up a screen for Breida. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line.
Complete.
Not at all what they envisioned on 3rd down. 3 yards in the wrong direction. Here's Jordan Berry now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. This is taken at the 23. A good return there, 17 yards. And the Ravens, they'll take over.
At their own 39-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball.
And this is no time to even think about, hey, are we going to milk the clock? Hey, are we just going to do ball control? This is the NFL. 7-0 leads, they don't last very long unless you continue to push the envelope on offense.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Jackson now off the bootleg. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was staying in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. Here's Jackson to throw on 3rd down. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
I like what they did there because many of the deep throws we see in the course of a game come to the outside, the perimeter of the field. In this case, they used a slot receiver to run deep downfield and tried to connect that way. Unsuccessful in that attempt, but I like what they were doing.
Here comes Grant on the return. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and it'll be Dolphin football.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on 3rd down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a 1st down and change our momentum?
36-yard line.
They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 11 yards there, 1st down.
Oh, that was a pretty route right there because it's all about finding a window on a route like that. He lined up on his left, ran the deep in route over the middle, and the ball was right where it needed to be. Really good trust between quarterback and receiver. Really good completion.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Going quickly here to Thomas. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs as we just saw there.
On second down, Tua. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance and keep him away from your guy trying to throw the football.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on third down here. On the right side, open is Gesicki. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That goes for a gain of 31.
This offense has been slow to get started, but that play will certainly give them a little bit of life. Maybe the late wake-up call that they had been seeking.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Here's Jacobs. Marcus Peters up to make the tackle.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
At the 16-yard line.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Tua sets up to pass it. And it's caught. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Mike Gesicki, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from tying up this football game. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
Ties the game at 7.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Ravens. We are about 15 or so miles northwest of world-famous Miami Beach as we are set for football at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Baltimore Ravens and the Miami Dolphins. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
First carry for the former Buckeye, J.K. Dobbins. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Baltimore.
From the gun, Jackson. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Brown. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. It's another first down as this time they get an even 20.
The Ravens first down.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. A shotgun snap and a give to Dobbins. And he'll take this one down to the 36. Kyle Van Noy in on the stop.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Dobbins going to take the handoff on the option. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. 11 yards there, first down.
Well, I can certainly tell my age, partner, because when I was a kid, running backs like J.K. Dobbins with over 2,000 yards in their final season in college, they went early in the draft. Instead, he somehow lasted until the 2nd round. But how great is it to get a guy with that ability who can run it inside, run to the perimeter, and catch the football in the backfield? Be able to get him in the 2nd round? That's what I call a steal.
Over the middle here to Brown. And down inside the 15 he goes. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
Baltimore.
Now Dobbins. And they'll go backwards here. Losing yardage to the 14. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Now it's Jackson, eluding the pressure right. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Brandon Jones picking it off. And nothing but daylight ahead. He's at the 30. And he will bring it back. It's a pick-6 and a Dolphins touchdown. Well, you don't want to coach him, Charles, to stay in the pocket on every play, but I guess that's the danger of getting outside of the pocket, extending a play, and making a bad throw. Turns into 6 points the other way.
Yeah, sometimes when you get outside the pocket, your vision actually gets obscured a little bit, or you narrow it down too much, and you don't see all the defenders in the area.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. So they throw the pick-6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Called it the 26.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And following the pick six, and then decent field position and throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told him, and they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
On second down now, Dobbins and to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. That one a first down pickup of 8. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They'll run. It's Dobbins. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
39-yard line.
And now Jackson will look to throw it. Finds the open man. It's Mike Williams. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
A gain of 20.
Well, remember, they tried to give him the ball and let him run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind, and this time they get it to him the more conventional way, and it's much more successful as well.
Throwing now, Jackson on first down. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Quincy Wilson with the INT. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
48 smart. Check pass.
Tua with a quick throw, caught out wide. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. 11 yards there, first down.
At the 29-yard line.
Play action, now it's Tua. Off to Thomas on the left side. And they'll get this well.
Seven-yard line.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for first and 10. Off of play action, Tagovailoa. Looking left side, and he's got 30. It's a gain of 9 yards, and that'll make it second and short.
8-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up second and 1.
Now a carry for Jacobs. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Second and 1, and people want to run the football. This is what every back in the league is supposed to do, exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
Fucking playing this fucking game. So sick of this fucking company.
Fucking truth out there. I made it for you. Oh my god. Oh my god. I made it for you. Please give it down.
On first down, they go with Jacobs again. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front.
I stream with no fucking issues 98% of the fucking time.
Get low, almost get into a ball
I can't even fucking, there's no fucking lag at all, and then the game just drops.
Tagovailoa to throw on second down here. Throw left side complete. That's Jacobs.
We were tied 2 minutes left in the first half, having a great fucking game.
And it's a first down.
And
it's a surprise they're throwing the football early.
No, it hadn't even been lagging. It was probably the fucking most perfect game of Madden I've played in fucking 3 months.
Everyone gets locked in. Your confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there.
Boom,
and by the
gone.
way, they're looking at the sideline thinking.
And then I drive all the way into the red zone. I get the ball first. I drive all the way into the red zone. I have 2 guys wide open in the end zone. And of course, fucking Madden of the old days comes out, and a linebacker fucking jumps 8 feet in the air to pick it off. Driving again on my and he returned it for a touchdown, so I get it right back. I get the ball back. I'm driving again. I throw a post route, and my guy just doesn't even go for the football.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Check 3. Check 38.
And like during the first game, I was actually like happy, like the game was going well.
They run it.
Wasn't fucking irritated at all.
He's dropped just before the line to
and then just fucking
pickup leaves him with 31. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year,
all
but
their
not
fucking
that time.
time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there
shit,
with you.
like,
You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there, but of course you're going to give it to him.
9th play coming up here on this drive.
I'm not even talking mutt though.
And they'll be driven
no,
back
man.
here, losing yardage to the 9.
Like
a rough go there on 3rd down.
I get mutt.
This defense is really flown around in the first
I
half.
get mutt, but like adding in like face of the franchise, adding in the yard, the fucking like SpongeBob shit. Like that shit.
Caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting
like
3?
I get the yard is great, but like also franchise has been there. Like upgrade franchise the level that you upgrade fucking Ultimate Team before you start trying to roll out new fucking shit like that. Like you already have an established community with franchise who have very clearly voiced their displeasure. Oh my god, I can't even fucking run.
I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
2nd and 9.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. From the gun, it's Jackson. He's going deep for Brown. He's got a man, complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. And that one results in 35 yards.
First down, Baltimore.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Who'd you play?
From the gun, Jackson. He's going deep for Brown. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Marquise Brown, his 11th touchdown of the year.
The taking
Ravens draw a bit closer. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly.
And then as I look at it right now, I'm only a game behind the Seahawks. If the Seahawks lose,
And I'd hear
then he's still the tiebreaker because he swept me this year because I'm a bum.
You got swept.
Yeah. Both one possession games. He's somebody you really got to be sharp against, and when I prepare against
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And they had a long drive last time, but they had to settle for a field goal, and I'm sure that's how it felt to them, settling. They probably should have gotten in the end zone.
Yeah, not out-and-out joy, right? Because that's what you get when you put the ball in the end zone. But there are benefits to that type of a long drive. Your defense gets a chance to take a break, adjust a little bit, maybe get themselves ready to get back on the field and play a little bit better. So they'll take the benefit even though they wanted the 6 points.
Yeah, maybe wore down the other defense. We'll see. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Flushed out right. Incomplete. Well, prior to that, he had hit his first 6 passes to start the game, so on a nice little run to begin.
It feels like this offense has carried its dress rehearsal into the game. You know, because you do practice it, you do go through it, and in this case, it is clicking exactly like they drew it up.
I already played you, I beat you. It is what it is.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Jacobs now.
Yeah.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
Man,
2
do
yards
we
the loss,
switch
and
up?
now 3rd and 12.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Yeah, okay.
Stop them.
Yeah,
I mean, I have been waiting to get my commission duties, but it's too soon.
Looking to pass. Tua.
Why?
Possession on
I
him, and
fucking
he
hate
pulls
you
it
here.
in. And
Is
he's
that
going to
Nightblade?
have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the
Is that
3rd
Nightblade
down
on the party?
conversion. That's a 3rd down conversion of 24.
Wow.
Oh. My bad, Ted.
Yeah, okay.
Did you win?
No, I'm playing again. I'm down by 3.
You playing Q Benji?
No, I'm playing the Dolphins.
Setting to throw on first down is Tua. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down.
That was a classic example of trying to run with the ball without securing the catch. He was thinking about those rack yards instead of making the catch first and then taking off.
Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Back to the running game with Jacobs. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
And then he hit me up, and I was like...
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at him and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there,
He hit me up,
Nothing
and I was
fancy
like,
at all, challenging
I
that
gotta
defense,
check
and on
with
that
Jeff,
go-around, the
because
offense won the
there's
challenge.
nothing, like, officially out that you're in the league.
They go play
It was
action
like, I've
here
been
on
waiting
first
for a
down.
minute.
And this is
Like,
caught by Parker for a Miami touchdown.
The servers were down for about 12 hours today.
With
So.
touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Dolphins add on to their lead.
A lot of people might call this backyard football. Sometimes just understanding who you've got out wide and who you're going to throw it to. Give him an opportunity to go up and make a play, even when contested. Looks like that one worked out pretty well. The trust factor, in effect.
Yeah.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Yep.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They find themselves down 17-7 as they start this drive 1st and 10. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Right back to Dobbins on 1st. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore 1st down.
Partner, in our years together, we've never really run into a player that's admitted a doubt or a lack of confidence, right? But right now, I'm just wondering about that interior line, because on defense, they're starting to get manhandled at the point of attack. Do they have it in them to figure a way to reverse the tide? Because right now, they're running the ball at will.
Yeah.
Off the play fake to Dobbins, here's Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to keep it here. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down.
And a Raven 1st down.
Like once you're good at running the game, like just marginal differences are like, you know, difference between 2 points. You know what I mean? Like the path is really tight once you get to good route. It's like I can play and
here's Dobbins.
Yeah.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and 1st down again. He finds his way into the secondary again on this drive. They might want to try getting him down a little closer to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, what do they call that? 3rd level run, 1st level being the D-line, and linebacker 2nd level in the secondary, the 3rd. When you block it up well and you make the secondary do all the tackling, that will wear on a defense.
He has been very good.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
This year, I just haven't been able to. I mean, he's still put up pretty solid numbers.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this 1st half of action.
It's mostly due to like one run will just kind of set him apart. According to Daddy Leagues, he has...
A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll send you up to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there, and he'll have stats and scores from a busy Sunday in the NFL. This pass complete. Jackson finding Andrews. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after
so
that
J.K.
play,
Dobbins has
he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Now it's Jackson. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Andrews. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
At the 12-yard line.
Yeah.
Option play, and they'll hand to Dobbins.
Is there... Oh, the one time you don't fucking reach the ball out.
It's a good gain of 11.
Jeff, are you still doing the cornerback
to run the football this strong, right up the middle?
Why not?
I don't know if they can wait till halftime to make adjustments. They better find a way to get it done series to series. I don't know if they need to.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore.
So it's what,
J.K. Dobbins. His 14th touchdown
it's deflection
now
and tackles.
And the Ravens have cut it to within a score.
Okay.
And this is up and good to make it a 17-14 game.
Ridiculous.
17. Ravens 14.
He has 10 deflections.
Justin Tucker to kick off.
Tucker down to kick it away following the touchdown.
don't know who Flex at thought
Fielded
he
a couple
was.
yards
He
into the
probably
end
like
zone.
5 jump balls.
And ultimately cannot
To
get
Gallup.
this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Gallup, like,
at their
only
own
like 5.
23-yard line.
No, he's like 6. But I mean, he's definitely sold
Dolphins at
that
the
dead
line
ball.
ready for their next drive. And now the clock reads precisely 1 minute to go in the half. You want to run the 1 minute offense? This is a good test right here.
It certainly is, and definitely not a time to think about kneeling and going into the half. This is a chance to attack a little bit, but not having to get everything in one shot either.
Chargers
10
messed up
yards here,
versus
15 there.
Ravens.
Work the sidelines,
Yeah.
work the clock. Give yourself a chance for at least a field goal
I don't know.
going into the half.
He's going to float this
Why?
one deep right side. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And he'll take this back all the way up past the 45-yard line. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him
we
work
tie
with
it up
such great
before half.
technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
Oh my god. Just fucking catch the ball. Just catch it.
Incomplete.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. To throw again, Jackson. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let... This is caught at the 20. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
That is definitely what we call our defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. Jackson with a handoff to Dobbins on the option. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
And, what's his name?
But I'm talking about like legends, bro. I'm talking about like legends.
Yeah. You've already
We've
finessed
seen what
BDR.
you've done.
2, here's 2nd and 8.
Plus, you don't really have a good team, like good pieces to be trading on.
Jackson from the shotgun.
The only person of
Buying
interest
time to his left.
is Courtland Sutton.
Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And this is picked
Like,
up by the Dolphins.
you're not going to trade anybody on your team.
Oh my.
And now look at him go.
Oh
Yeah, that's
my
a
god.
normal
The
bad
30,
safety.
10, and he
But there's
brings
plenty
it
of safeties in the
back.
league.
Can you believe it? An offensive disaster on the final play of the first half.
Just had to hold on to the ball.
Nobody's going to trade for 86 safety.
Oh, backbreaker. That'll drive the coach, the offensive coordinator, just crazy. You get it all the way down there in the red zone. Can't capitalize. Instead,
this is the age
they
of
go the
time
other
where
way on the fumble return
people
for a
said
touchdown.
Desmond
About the
King is just
aggressiveness
sort
of the
free
defense,
safety.
though. They're not about to just fall on a fumble, are they?
trade for,
Scoop
King
and
Robinson
score is
as
their
well.
motto,
He's like 89
and they just
speed.
did it.
We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game.
Wade.
My dude. I cannot.
Wow.
Oh my god. I mean, probably.
No,
So
not
and the
a middle
Dolphins
linebacker.
now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
Different position.
He'll give it to Jacobs to start the drive. And he'll wind up with about 6 up past the 30 to the 31.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. From the gun, it's Tua. Catch here, left side, Thomas. And they've got it well across midfield, down to the 40 before it's all said and done. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Because they're falling in a terrible division.
Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. And he's taken down inside the 30.
Night Road,
A
there's no
gain
one
of
there.
10 as they look to add on to this 10-point lead. They got the lead early here in the third quarter, and runs like that are how they established that lead in the first half.
I love the fact that you're using the word lead, because they are leading from the front, pounding on the defense right now with the running game, and truly establishing themselves here in the second half.
2 now on first down. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. Devontae Parker was the intended receiver. And it's second down.
They've been trying and trying, but they haven't sacked him yet. He's been able to get away and make plays. Tried to make another one downfield right there, but to no avail. They'll have to keep up the pursuit, though, and not let him get hot.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
I hope we give enough respect to the big guys up front, because they have been getting it done on this drive. The holes have been large, and they've been barreling through them, picking up first downs.
Yeah, those were the days, man.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. He'll buy some time right.
95 overall. I didn't know he was.
Oh my God, I never.
Will they call it a touchback? No, it's out at the 1-yard line. They were inches there from blowing a golden scoring opportunity. Very fortunate to get another shot. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll run it with Jacobs, and he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Josh Jacobs, his 21st touchdown of the season, and the Dolphins are able to grow their lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the third quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more.
At their own 28-yard line.
I need Lattimore to get You'd be up there.
I seriously need a couple bumps on defense. If I get 2, I'll be so grateful. Honestly, if I get 1, I can't be upset. I gotta have some type of movement. I've had a lot of good years of this having results in play. One thing that is cool is that I get a touchdown. Just one less player that's gonna get low.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Throwing on 2nd and 14. Jackson. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable. That's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
I honestly don't even use Philip McLean. It's kind of sad.
Jackson on 3rd and long.
He's like the 4th option. You think I'm going to use somebody with abilities?
Incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage.
He's going to be great against teams
go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
Because you can't stop Najee.
So a good punt there, but a very strong 14-yard return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
I don't know what that means. Oh, Kevin Walters.
1st down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself,
yeah,
what are
you don't
going
know
to do? You don't
Kevin
go
Walters,
away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory. Linebacker Patrick Queen bringing him down.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure you're back. You spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. Call it a gain of 4 there, so it sets up a big play here. 3rd and a yard.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. They'll try to pick this up on the ground with Breida. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down and a yard.
Brings up 4th down and 1.
25 is really close to this point.
Here's Jordan Berry now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And some room to work. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
Pick up the one guy to
these guys may not win this ball game, but you certainly can't fault the effort of this man here today. He's been a real thorn in their sides all afternoon. And that last carry puts him over the 100-yard mark.
They'll run here with Dobbins. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Ravens.
3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Now a carry for Dobbins. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line.
Ball carrier.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
No gain on the play. And it brings up 3rd down.
Operating from the gun, Jackson being chased out left. We're off to the 4th quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Jackson, he's going to keep it himself. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
Now a handoff for Dobbins. And he'll get this down close to a 1st down at about the Dolphins' 21. A gain of 8 there on the 8th play of the drive.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. Now Jackson. Flushed out right. He can run for it, and he will. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 4 yards there as they let him out of the pocket, and he got enough for the 1st. With nowhere to throw it, decided to scramble, and a nice job, CD. Got the yardage that he needed.
Yeah, his teammates are certainly going to appreciate that effort, even if his coaches don't, because they would have wanted him to slide and protect himself. But he chose team gain over personal protection.
Bringing him down there, Jonathan Allen.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters. No reason to lighten up now. Another run here with Dobbins. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down? Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Mike Williams, his 1st touchdown on the year. And the Ravens get a bit closer. Now Tucker to add the PAT. And the lead is trimmed down to 10.
Makes the score Dolphins 31, Ravens 21. Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Lee Cole Harden.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. There are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away.
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking 1st downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, 1st downs, they can't touch the ball.
2nd and 6.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Once again, it's Jacobs. He takes us from the 30 to the 34.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
3rd and 1, and Tua wants to throw it. They'll set up a screen for Breida. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the 1st. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
first and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Here's Jacobs on first and 10, and he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47.
Catching,
Tackle made there by Matt Milano. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right?
This man's playing a two-big game.
Continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
I want Madden on Xbox. Like Christmas Day. I bought Madden on Xbox Christmas Day.
So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It's a first down on a gain of 10. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
Defense still with 3 timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them here as the kneel down comes. And they'll indeed take a knee.
Today's final score.
A lot of scoring. There's no doubt about that in this one, Charles. Points, they were not at a premium. They were pretty easy to come by.
They were, but it was fun, wasn't it? Because both teams finding ways to click. And you know people who love this game, they also love baseball games that are 14-11 with 3 or 4 home runs mixed